200, 300?
Yen?
Yeah.
With
Like a
For
like
this?
brick size maybe. Yeah.
this?
Like a book.
Yahoo! Welcome to Minakaido Couple with Joe and
Mo!
Let's Go!
Go!
Yahoo!
Yahoo!
So today we're going to be talking about the price of food in both of our countries. So I'll start because I have a lot to say about this. As you might know from our our channel, I really like cooking, and so I do a lot of cooking, but the prices in Japan for certain things are crazy, like really crazy. Like for instance, if I wanted to make like an apple pie or something, in England, I'd walk into a supermarket and buy like 3 apples for like 100 yen or something like that, and just be done. In Japan, apples, each, like one apple, one of those Fuji apples, which is not, if I'm being honest, I'm not a big Fuji apple fan, but it's gonna set me back nearly 200 yen sometimes. That's a thing.
Yeah, fruits are expensive.
Fruit and vegetables,
Oh,
especially
yeah.
because it's seasonal. Like Japan is very much into like, you know, local produce, which is great, but it just means that like if you want to make an I don't know, a strawberry dessert in the middle of summer, you just can't unless you're gonna pay all of your money, like a whole paycheck towards getting these strawberries. Do you not think?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you cook so often that you
Yeah, I
find
don't-
it's a real
yeah.
struggle. What's your experience? Like when you went to America, did you notice that?
I noticed that the pizza was
Pizza?
very cheap.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
なんか
Like take
何
out.
百円、数百円でこんなチーズピッツァ。
Yeah. Like in England as well, like you can get like an XL pizza, like massive one for like 5 quid. So that's like, I don't know, 600 yen? For like a massive
Yeah.
pizza. But if you got that in Pizza Hut in Japan, that would set you back about, I don't know, 4,000 yen?
Not cheese one.
Not a cheese one, but like a one with stuff on it.
Yeah.
But even the
We don't
cheese
have
one's
that.
probably
Yeah, we don't
standard.
have cheese one.
Yeah, the never
still,
is.
Yeah, still expensive.
And also, this is for another video, but mayo on pizza is not okay. Japan, sort it out. Mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise.
Yeah, no. But anyway, back to food. So another thing that I've noticed is that in England, for us, like going to a restaurant is kind of like a luxury. Like, I don't know, maybe other families are different, but my family, we go to a restaurant like maybe a pub once a week, possibly, because pubs are cheap and cheerful, but like an actual restaurant, like twice a year, honestly. We never go to restaurants. It's just really expensive and unnecessary. It feels like this luxury that you save for birthdays and stuff. Whereas like in Japan, it's completely different, right?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm so glad to hear the information.
Yeah, I don't cook, so I go to restaurant.
Like a lot.
Yeah. But if you live with your family, they cook.
But isn't it
Forever.
really expensive?
Mm,
Or is it just that
Depends.
there's a way of knowing about what's fresh at that time and stuff? Like I feel like a lot of Japanese cuisine does base itself on the fact that these things are fresh, so it's cheaper and like very seasonal. So your mum's very good at that. Your mum always has the seasonal vegetables and fruits at the ready. I love
yeah. Yeah, my mother cooks a lot.
So maybe it's just that I have to learn how to cook cheaper.
Also, if you want foreign stuff,
That's
it's
true.
gonna be expensive.
That's true. One thing that really bothers me, like it makes me cry at night. I wake up screaming in agony because I can't find any good cheese here. Cheese is just impossible. Like you go there and there's like some grated Gouda. There's something that they call mozzarella, but it's not really mozzarella. And that's like it. There's no cheddar. Like you went to England, the cheddar cheese aisle was like a whole aisle just of cheddar cheese. And then we got blue cheese, we got like brie, camembert, we got all this amazing cheese. And Japan. Like, if you want to actually get those types of cheese, like cheddar cheese, in a desperate moment, I've bought like a block, maybe that big, and it cost me more than Senen.
Here?
Yeah, like in Kaldi.
Oh,
So
and
expensive.
as in England.
So for that block of cheese, that would be like nothing. They probably give it to you for free. But usually we eat cheddar cheese so much that it's like comes in massive like brick-sized portions, and that would be, I don't know, 200, 300.
Yen?
Yeah,
With For
like
this?
brick-sized maybe. Yeah,
this?
like a book. Yeah.
200, 300?
Yeah, it's really not expensive in England, especially if you get like every supermarket has their own brand,
Oh.
and those ones will be really cheap. It's like Tesco's own,
Oh.
and it will be slightly like waxy texture. It won't have the texture of like this beautiful, sexy cheese, but it will be a good cheese, better than what I have managed to find in Japan. I'm sorry, Japan. It's just your cheese game is not strong. Okay. But there are affordable places. They're a little bit expensive, but there is also gold in England. Yorkin has fallen in love with a restaurant in England. Do you remember what it's called?
Nando's.
Nando's.
ナン
Nando's.
ドーズめっちゃ美味しかった。
Yeah, that is worth the like, not super expensive, but like a medium. A medium expensive meal, and that is some sexy eating.
まあラーメンは
うん
ディナーにしては安い。まあお昼は1000円いくらするんじゃん。
本当
When you order ramen and set.
Ah, because of the set.
It depends on where you go. Yeah, some places なんていうの500円ランチ or something.
And that's so cheap.
うん
Like if you want to cook a whole meal for like 500 yen, that's pretty challenging.
Yeah. ディナーは、まあ、some restaurants are like expensive. なんか焼肉とかなんかまあ
Yeah.
豪華な expensive. Some things in supermarket in Japan are cheap.
Like what? Tell me something that's cheap. Ramen.
Cup ramen.
Cool. There you have it. So, if you want food in Japan, just get a cup ramen. What about rice? Okay,
rice.
let's talk about rice. So,
Mm.
in England, rice, we do eat rice. I've been asked this many times. Can you eat rice? Yes, I can. And in England, it's so much cheaper. Like buying rice is really cheap. It's like really cheap, like staple, like flour. But in Japan, like it's so expensive to buy rice. I feel like Japan really treasures rice, and I think that's really nice.
I don't know. I don't go shopping and I don't cook. So
So, to conclude, like there are some things that are cheaper at certain times in Japan or certain types of food, but I think in general supermarkets are cheaper in England. But I think that restaurants are way better in Japan. Not like the food quality wise, but price wise. You could go every day. So I like that about Japan. I like being able to have ramen whenever I want it. Yeah, cool. So, see you next time with Minakago Couple.
yeah,
Bye bye. もっと私たちの動画を見たい人はチャンネル登録と高評価をお願いします。